What's happening, everyone? We're back today with another video. Today we're going to be doing something a bit different. We're going to be actually removing the steering wheel and putting like a leather stitched cover around it. It's like, yeah, you got to stitch it yourself. It's quite hard to explain. It just goes over the top of this. It'll be in a white stitch, bit of a nicer quality as well, rather than sending the steering wheel off or even replacing it with quite an expensive wheel. As obviously I want to do turbo build for now, so just trying to save whatever I have, but obviously keep the content out for you guys weekly and try my best. Not only that as well, we'll do a little bit of a shout out to Driver Andy, because I'll probably be removing this little plate here and painting that white and possibly the ST badge blue as well. So yeah, let's just get into this really. So I'm just going to try so getting the airbag out. There is somewhere around here a hole. So if we just pull this console trim up like that, just rest that to one side. Okay, that hole there is one on the opposite side of the steering wheel too, and basically all you want to do is just get like a screwdriver in the hole, and then you've got to like lever like a tab for the airbag, and it should just pop the airbag out. But it is quite tricky at the best of times, if I'm honest. I hate doing these. I'll quickly get this off and I'll show you what it's like when it's off, and you can sort of get a better understanding. Okay, so finally got the bloody airbag out. It's an absolute nightmare. It gave me proper grief. You've got 3 wires. Mine came off anyway, but blue wire will be on this point here. Black wire will be there, which the spade connector is here. And then you've got the multi-plug, which you can just press the little tab down and then pull, and that will come away. And then you've got a plug on the actual airbag as well, that you just press the 2 tabs. So I'll show you again. Just press them 2 tabs either side and just pull, and that comes out. So that's your airbag off. Happy days. So yeah, we could just put that to one side. So now basically to get that airbag off, you can see a bit better now the holes here. You want to get right on the top of that hole there. If I just put a light, and then the other one is hidden in that gap somewhat. There you go, there. And basically all you're doing is levering on this spring. So as you go through the top of the hole, you lever down and it will pull that down to release off of that metal tab there, if that makes sense. So as you lever down on it, that will come down and it will pop out of this tab. So it's a bit tedious. Some cars come off straight away, some don't. You just gotta try your best, unfortunately. That's the only advice I can give you. A bit of patience and that's it. But now that's out, let's make sure the wheels are fairly straight. So let's straighten this wheel as best as we can. Take the key out. Okay, steering lock's on, which is lovely. I think it's a 24. No, it's going to be a 22. So alright, I'll get a 22. Release this bolt here, and then I think after that it will be just a case of just popping the steering wheel out of these plastic lugs, and it should just pop straight off. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. I've never done one of these, but we will find out in a minute. And also we'll be able to get this stupid cover off, which I'll do off camera as well. Okay, so we'll get 24. And off she comes. Okay, so I suppose let's go inside, do some stitching, and then see how we get on as well with spraying this little cover here as well. So yeah, let me just get set up and I'll be back with you. Okay, so we've just quickly shake up some can. Right, so we've just done this 400 grit off camera, nothing too crazy. Tried getting off as much red as I could off the ST badge. Being as this is, it should say under here if you can. No, you can't even see that. Okay, so it is ABS plastic, so it has got like some chrome spray on it. I've done it with a 400 grit to get it off as much as I can. But we're just going to go over it, a bit of plastic primer in obviously white. Hopefully that should allow us to get a bit of grip when painting. Just light dust, nothing crazy. Okay, so I have applied some lacquer, done some painting and stuff like that. We're just going to leave it to dry. Now let's get on to the actual steering wheel cover, and then we'll go from there. Have a little run on the paint and stuff like that, but again, I'm not very good at painting, and I always seem to paint when it's bloody cold, so not good either. But yeah, we'll I'll get the cover out, and then I'm gonna probably wing this because I do not stitch in any way possible. So yeah, this could either be a decent video or an absolute fail. But yeah, let's just get to it. Okay, so we have the steering wheel cover placed over the top. I have a needle, apparently approximately 1 meter long or something, I don't know. We'll just have to wing it. And yeah, it basically just says, like, so I have an instruction thing there because I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm literally winging this. Start from an existing hole made already, and then we've got to skip every second thread. So start for an existing hole, skip every second thread, and then just weave like across. But yeah, I mean, I'll just sort of, once I get the hang of it, I'll show you, but I'm just going to sort of just probably do one, and then I'll show you the next one or something, and then we'll just go from there, really. Okay, so off camera, I've done quite a bit of stitching's quite messy there, but I'm not too fussed, you're not going to see it. But we've just done the 2 bottom halves. I'm just trying to find my way with it, really. Like, I mean, I'm not so happy with it down there. It sort of, it's a bit flappy, but can't really do much about it, unfortunately. Other than that, though, it looks okay. Not too bad. Obviously, at the back, it fucking butters up perfectly, of course. But yeah, this definitely ain't an easy task. Okay, so got my needle and cotton set up with a nice little knot, and then let me just get this steering wheel so it's like, because you've got to have this level, otherwise it starts looking a bit odd. So I just want it sort of as centralised as I can. Just lower it down a bit so you can see. Right, so you basically want to find a hole that's already made by the thread. So like that white dot there. You want to just poke your needle through the existing hole. Okay, so now we're through, and you just want to pull that all the way until your knot hits the back. You should just have like a little knot inside there, or a fair size one anyway, so it doesn't get pulled through like that. So if I just put you back down, right, what I'll do is the corresponding thread, which I'm going to use, is probably this one. We'll go for this one. You just want to go underneath the thread, pull it, just leave you there, because the wiring harness has been dicking me all fucking day. Right, pull it through like that, and then when it gets to about here, get hold of the needle, wrap this part around 3 times, and then pull. And you've got to pull this quite tight as well, so piss off. So now that's somewhat nice and tight. And what I'm going to do is go through this neck. And then as you can see, we're just going to miss another one again. Through the next one. It's basically just a case of just skip every one thread, pull as tight as you can, and then go from there. So I'm just going to speed through this and probably get back to you with the finished result. Okay, so it's a few days later, and here is the steering wheel, all back together with the badge painted. It's not perfect on the ST, but as you can see, it's not too great. But I got pissed off of it. My lovely girlfriend Becca did it in the end for me, because I did a few attempts and it just annoyed me. I mean, the steering wheel looks okay. I'm in two minds whether I like it or not still. Just for the fact of like where it's quite a big gap here. It just silly little things, and obviously it's quite like loose here still. I could have probably stitched a bit inner, and just like it doesn't really match where it stops. So might be down the road of a custom one in the future. It's just at the minute I'm just trying to save money for the turbo build and don't really want to spend it on stupid items like this. I can just, these are all the finer touches. But yeah, there's another quick look. Isn't the worst in the world, and I mean we just gave it a go, unfortunately, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. We all know about that, don't we? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new around here, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you later.